Good morning, Guardians. It's Tuesday again, and early in the morning, and it's Tuesday, and weekly Destiny 1 reset for Rise of Iron and Beyond. Oh, the cat is clawing at the carpet. It's a new carpet. Well, it's an old carpet. Anyway, weekly reset for Destiny 1. What do we have going on this week? So we have zone control for the Crucible, weekly Crucible with the usual Treasure of Ages and Legendary Marks, plus 10. According to Lord Shax, it's a tactical exercise in reinforcing and defending acquired territory. Should the Vanguard ever decide to expand past the walls of the city, the Guardians will be ready. Thing is, I don't see the connection. If you really think about it, in zone control, you're controlling a small circle. When you're holding the walls, no, it's not the same. No, Shax, no. Doesn't make any sense at all what you're saying. You're basically running around from zone to zone. No, I don't agree. Anyway, that's why I've never agreed on the whole practicality of Crucible, but that's just me. I see it as sport, but I don't know. Anyway, for the weekly story playlist, we have Mars and Venus. So all the missions that take place on Mars and Venus. You've got the usual. You're always going to, like I said, you're always going to have heroic with more enemies. You have Berserk. Maidens of Darkness won't flinch even after massive damage, which really, it surprises you how much you rely on flinch. At least it surprised me. I didn't realize just how much of a difference flinch makes until I found myself doing something with Berserk, and it was like, oh, why aren't they? This is actually harder. So Berserk is one of those, I didn't realize just how much of a difference it makes. And then you have Specialist. Special weapon damage is favored, which is one of the things that Destiny 2 kind of gets you spoiled by, because, in Destiny 1, you could only equip in your Specialist fusion rifles, sniper rifles, shotguns, and sidearms. Whereas in Destiny 2, you could equip everything. So it's one of those limitations that Destiny 2's got me kind of spoiled. I haven't really used sniper rifles because of that, because I would just use scout rifles. Anyway, Mars and Venus mission story playlist, like I've said, this is the best way to farm legendary marks, because you're going to get at least 100 if you do 5 of them. And you get a Treasure of Ages box, which I do have one. But everything's going to end up in my post, because I don't have a lot of space. But I have a ton of silver dust. I need to spend that. Anyway, so those are the like I said, so you get that is basically the best way to get legendary marks, which I got to spend Vine because I'm at 197. So yeah, I infused something, that's why. But I can only get 3, so I gotta spend some. I tend to use just planetary materials at this point. I've got to clean out my vault in Destiny, because my vault is at max. Original Destiny, my vault is at, and you can't even flip out weapons because you can't discard anything in the vault. You have to take it out of your vault and put it on your person and discard it. So you always need one empty spot, and I'm kind of stuck. Anyway, for the SIVA Crisis Heroic, you have Heroic, of course. I mean, it's called SIVA Crisis Heroic Strike Playlist. So enemies appear in greater numbers and are more aggressive. Then you have Void Burn, which I now know there's a couple of void weapons that I really, really want. Primary, exotic, adept weapons. Then you have Small Arms. So, yeah, that would be awesome. If you have that adept void weapon, that would just be awesome. Because primary weapon damage, that would just burn through enemies. And then you have Ironclad. More enemies have shields. So, yeah, if you have those, that would be awesome. But SIVA Crisis Heroic Strike Playlist. This is a not as good a way to farm legendary marks, because you can only get up to like 30, whereas here you can get over 100. So it's like, wait, but SIVA Crisis Heroic Strikes are harder than story playlists, but hey, I don't know. Then we have the weekly Nightfall. So the weekly Nightfall is on Mars, and it's what's his name? Not the Dust Palace. It's the... I don't know why this one is not marked, because I've done this multiple times, but maybe I didn't do the level 20. I don't know. It's Valis to Arak. I have soloed Valis to Arak because there's this corner you could go to under the stairs where you could snipe at him. It's a piece of cake. So Valis to Arak is the big dude. The big Cabal dude. But not the brothers. If you know what I mean. Anyway, it's Valis to Arak. Right? I've done this guy. Anyway, the modifiers for the weekly Nightfall Strike are Epic, which is sort of like heroic on steroids. Heavily shielded and highly aggressive enemies appear in greater numbers. And you have Berserk, of course. So enemies won't flinch. Fresh troops, so you have more enemies. Then you have Airborne. Players deal more damage while in the air. Cool. And grenade recharge rate is greatly increased. So, Vanguard Nightfall, this is Destiny, so you need a skeleton key, but you will get one. I think I have one. Yeah, I have a skeleton key. So, yeah, you need skeleton keys to open the chests. That's weekly Nightfall. Then Challenge of the Elders. So, because I have to get to work by 6, I don't have time to even try to do the bosses. So I have no idea who they are, but I did solo it yesterday and Sunday for last week's. So you have Chaff, so player radar is disabled. It's not a big deal. Honestly, that's not that bad. Just expect enemies everywhere. Melee kills are worth more points. So again, like I've said, for the Hunter, Knife Juggler, precision kills with throwing knife immediately reset his cooldown. Just keep in mind, Shanks do not count as precision kills. So in order for it to reset, you need to get precision kills. Just don't do it with Shanks. And Juggler, no ammo drops for your equipped weapon. So, in case you don't know, this means that if you're using a primary weapon, primary ammo will not drop. As someone who tends to favor primary weapons, this is a pain in the butt. This means you need to alternate between your primary, secondary, and heavy weapon. The advantage, though, is you're going to get more heavy ammo drops. Because if you're using a primary, you're not going to get any primary. You're only going to get green and purple ammo. So that's the advantage. You definitely get more heavy ammo, but as someone who tends to favor my primary, I hate Juggler. This is the one thing that I really love about Destiny 2. It's being able to equip a hand cannon in my first slot, a scout rifle in my second, and a rocket launcher in my third. So, Juggler is the bane of my existence. So Juggler, melee kill bonus. I can't tell you who the bosses are because I got to get to work. And, yeah, I got to feed Her Majesty too. It's definitely... Do you want food? There she is. There she is. That's the magic word. Food. Yeah, she's waiting right by the plate. She wants her tummy yummies now. Anyway, the weekly featured raid is King's Fall, I believe. Yeah. Heroic Golgoroth Challenge, Oryx Challenge, War Priest Challenge. So that would be... Oh god, my brain is freezing on it right over here. King's Fall, which as you can see, I got the little purple triangle. I need to do King's Fall. I definitely need to do King's Fall because I also need... Where is it? See, I need to do this for time to explain. And where is it? There, see? This one. Oh, I need to do that. See? See, I need to do this. So I need to do it for 2 reasons. I need to do Road to King's Fall and form the ritual. That I need to get that Touch of Malice gun. So, I mean, those are the only quests I really have left here. Anyway, that's your weekly reset for this week of Destiny 1. I will try to do Challenge of the Elders. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the tower or the Halo rings or in the plains of Eidolon. You name it. It's all cool.